Welcome to Morzine, mountain biking mecca. We're riding big bikes today.
Lawrence is riding a road bike with shocks on it.
We're in lift number 1 of the day, going up, to then ride back down.
Oh look, moo cows. You can hear them. That's the sound of the Alps, mate. I don't know if the camera's even picking that up. That is the true sound of the French Alps. Moo cows with bells on.
Woo! Roadies riding mountain bikes. Slightly scary. First trail on the mountain bike that I do, even when I'm at home on the trails that I know, I'm really bad. And then I warm up very quickly and then get better very quickly after that. But for some people it's just second nature, isn't it? James is like fine straight away because he's been riding for years. I really struggle that first trail once I've had a warm up. It all gets better, and now we've done the first trail, so that's good. I can calm my nerves by sitting in a really high, scary lift. James! Bonjour, madame! What do you say?
Patisserie.
Patisserie?
Yeah, patisserie.
We've reached a limit of our French words. This is a great time to mention that this video is sponsored by Starker Energy Products. If you want 25% off, you can get it for your first purchase down in the description down below. 25% off. Cashew. Oh, so close. Suck him up. Hello. You guys like, your hands sore? Off camera just then you were like, oh my hands.
You're lying.
Yeah, I got you. All of our hands are sore because we're scaredy cat roadies, including James.
Speak for yourself, mate.
To explain the setups quickly, I'm on the Spark RC, 120mm of travel front and rear. It's considered a cross-country bike. Lawrence is on 100mm of travel, really a Urta SLR, so a little bit smaller than my bike. James has got a trail bike, which is a little bit more than mine, so it's 140, 130.
So we're covering all bases?
160, 140. Okay, so quite a bit more.
So I bought the proper bike.
You've got the bike perfect for the job.
Yeah.
We're a little bit underbiked. So we're sticking to the blues here for now. Last time I rode a bike park like this, I was on a 170mm Ransom. So this is a different experience. The bike is still coping extremely well.
He's making excuses for his lack of ability.
I'm making excuses for the lack of my ability, yeah. I love being in the lift. It's a shame you have to like ride down on all that bumpy stuff, but the lift at the bottom.
Spoken like a true road cyclist.
Where's the trail? You're right. We've done some cycling in Morzine now, so it's time to step it up. We're going to Super Morzine. Super. 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 Super.
Super what?
Morzine.
Oh.
I hope this is actually a real place, but on the other side of the valley that we've been getting the lifts up, there's a place called Super Morzine, which has some very nice flowy trails. The nice thing about here is that there's just lifts to take us to the top. We don't have to do any uphill riding at all. It's mountain bike paradise. First, we've got to get back up to the top here from Leger, and then we're going to ride across, down to Morzine, across the valley, Super Morzine. Easier said than done because we are all at navigating.
We're not. It's just that this is extremely difficult to navigate because all the trails are different names. As in, the trails on Trail Forks are different to the trails on the Guitars.
I'm mildly concerned about Lawrence because he's, I don't know if you can see on the GoPro, probably not because you won't be able to zoom in, but he's in the lift behind us and he's asleep. And I'm scared that he's going to fall out of the lift. Are you awake? Wake up! It'd really ruin the holiday if you fell out of the lift. Shout out to Scott. Cool knee pads they sent me. Look at them. Nice. Oh! Didn't hurt at all. We're almost at Super Morzine, but there's a small issue. I had to sneak into this lift because I dropped my lift pass on the floor. Or it has vanished into another dimension.
It's always one of you two, isn't it? There's always one of you that's like, what can I do? One of you, it's like, what, you like wake up in the morning and go, hello sir, how can we ruin James's day today? Oh, I know. Why don't I just take this card and fling it out the window? You pair of honestly. You got one thing to look after. One thing. I got the first aid kit, I got mechanical repairs, I got water, I got spare tubes. You got one thing to look after and you
I don't think you see that on the GoPro. Quite hard to see. I've used this reference too many times recently. That was actually like being stuck in a Vietnamese jungle. That's the last time we went through stuff like that.
People probably wondering, right?
What are you talking about?
How the hell does he know what a Vietnamese jungle is? Because all three of us have been lost in one before. And
many hours.
And it was not fun. 8 or 9 hours to do 50 miles. So yes.
Having said that, one of the best days on a bike ever.
Remember that 30% climb? Going like off-road 30% climb. All of us going, what the f are we doing this? There's no sealant in my tyres. Oh. This is because I trust my idiot mechanics to look after my bike. You said you got some sealant at home?
Yeah, I bought some in the car.
Nice one, bro.
Cadence. Merci beaucoup.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Lilu Dallas Multipass.